I just have to send one more competitor packing. Good morning, Sylvia. That was quite a show yesterday. Too close for comfort. I wasn't too worried. I see you've grown in confidence just as you've grown in ability. You remind me of myself, you know. Many, many, many years ago. Well, you're not much older than me, right? You got an early start, but you've only been working on as a potion maker for a few years. You know, it feels a great deal longer. Meow. Say, I don't suppose you're here to give me the scoop on my next competitor. I'm ready to crush him. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't you know? It's me, Sylvia. You're up against me next. What? I didn't realize. No one told me. It was Baptiste's idea, naturally. He's got a flair for the dramatic, and nothing more dramatic than going up against the best. He wants us to put on a show. Figures it'll drum up interest in local business and inject some money into the economy. But we don't have to jump through hoops for Baptiste. In fact, I'm here with a proposal. What do you say we cut to the chase and you simply, well, forfeit? Yeah. Forfeit? Why would I do that? Hear me out now. I know you need the money. There's no shame in that. So, I'll let you take the cash prize. I'll keep the fancy ingredient and my unassailable reputation. And we'll skip the whole circus. I could just have the money just like that. Just like that. I could pay off my debt and be free. But no, I'm sorry. I need that ingredient. What use could you possibly have for Maven Bloom? Well, it's sort of a long story, but... Ah! What the actual hell? Oh, I understand now. I see exactly what's going on here. Someone's been messing with powers beyond their control. I'd hoped to do this the easy way, but I can see we both have skin in this game. So be it. I've waited this long after all. I can wait one more week to get what I want. Brr, that sure took a turn. You don't think he'll tell anyone, do you, about me? It doesn't matter. In another week, Helen's getting her money, you're getting your cure. Who cares if people learn you're a bird in the meantime? Well, it doesn't do much for my sex appeal. Suck it up, Oswald. I'm more worried about how intense Robin got after all this. Suck it up, Oswald. I'm more worried about how intense Robin got after all of a sudden. Even the lizard looked menacing for a minute. People tend to show their true colors when there's this much money is involved. He didn't seem all that concerned about the money, though, did he? In fact, he gave me an opportunity to get the cash I needed without any of the hassle. I could be debt-free right now. I appreciate you sticking it out for me. Really wish you'd properly fix that ceiling beam, though. I've been a little busy. So have I, actually. I have something here to help you cross the finish line. There. With this stamp, you're authorized to make any potion you like, using ingredients from any region on the island. Well, alright. I finally got up my full license. Just in time for the final push. I've also retrieved the details of the final competition. Take a look. I gather you already know who your competitor is. The potion you have to brew are no joke either. But look, there it is, the Maven Bloom flower. We're so close. It's as good as ours. It's as good as ours. And you're as good as cured. I like the confidence. But we're up against a living legend. Let's not count our owlets before they hatch. Why wouldn't you just say chickens? You know, actual idioms. You're not an owl. Value of tonics are increased, enhancers are increased. Basic potions, not so good. Okay. First things first, check the garden. Hey there, welcome. Thanks for joining me. We're on the last 10 days of Potionomics, so about to be done with this real soon. And we should check on what potions we need to do. Alright, you guys are looking good. Make sure I feed these guys. What else do I have here? Why not? Making sure I have the best possible ingredients. For anything that they plan on throwing at me. Okay. Masterworks Curse Cure, Radiation, and Seeking Enhancer. We got some various potions, though. Let's go talk to a man about a bucket. First day is gonna be all about spending money. Muktuk's Forge first. Newest creations, Muktuk. Oh. Bud Barrel. That's what I want. Cauldrons. Yes. If I could afford like 5 of these. I think I have 4? Yeah, I have 4. We'll start with 4. And then shelving. Oh, that's a lot. And we'll do another one. Okay. Next, we will... What do I need for the upgrades on these things? Whatever this is. Alright, let's gift you an ore. We can rank up. Let's talk to Saffron about maybe getting... Alright, getting another shelf installed is going to be kind of annoying. No, it won't. I need another polylog and a scaly wood. I'm still missing scaly wood, so we'll have to come back for that. Alright, let's see what these guys got going on. Did I not send anyone out? Mint, did I send you out? Sid, did I send you out? Could have swore I sent someone out. Okay, I sent no one out. We can rank up Sid. We might spend the day ranking up people, so we can make the most of the next couple days. There you go. Yeah, we can rank up Maktaka and Baptiste, and Sid. Can't rank up Baptiste. Yeah. Let's do that, and while we're doing that, this guy can be out adventuring. Oh! Magic Wasteland. Masterwork Petrification Cure. Oof. Well, let's see how far you can get with a health potion. Yeah, I only have Superior Petrification Cure. Well, have fun, Corsac. Can at least start getting ingredients from there. Oh, wow. Yikes. Okay. I have a lot of potions that I'm gonna have to sell. Oh. Okay, well, let's rank up Sid. I scream, you scream, we all scream for frozen yogurt. Huh, it's not quite as catchy as it should be, is it? I guess you could workshop it. Nuh-uh, sounds like work. And today's about anything, but Sylvia's familiar with the ice cream vendor enough to notice that something is unusual. The place is usually a lot busier. Well, about that, I sort of rented the place out. Wow, really? You can do that? Well, what can I say? Sometimes being a celebrity has its perks. We've got the run of the place for a couple hours, and I humbly suggest that we use that time to eat as much frozen yogurt as humanly possible. Why not ice cream? Rookie mistake, Sil. With ice cream, you pick a flavor and then it just sort of is what it is. But with yogurt, you have a huge array of toppings, and therefore a lot more control over the final dessert. It's kind of a blank slate. A steady beat on which you overlay a melody of your own making. Just look at our options, Sil. It boggles my mind. Sylvia gazes upon the available toppings, and she quickly sees that Sid has a point. Colorful confectionaries, fruits and nuts, and candied eyeballs lay spread out before them like a banquet set by sugar-crazed children. It's enticing, and slightly overwhelming. I don't know if I need more decision points in my life. I can help you make good choices. It's all about maximizing your pleasure. Fresh fruit is tasty, but dried fruit is denser, so you can eat more of it. An ectoplasm takes some getting used to, but it won't cause your blood sugar to spike and crash like butterscotch will. Wow, you've really put some thought into this. Yeah, I'm a master of the scales, meaning both musical scales and the yogurt weigh-in variety. This is pretty amazing, and so generous of you. I like the idea of doing something nice for you, pal. And well, it might be a little premature, but I'm in the mood to celebrate. You know the song I've been working on? I'm almost done. I'm on track to finish it tonight. There's still some rough spots to iron out, and a few clumsy rhymes, but the first draft is always the hardest part. And the end is in sight. When can I hear it? I'm so curious. That means a lot. I promise I'll share it once it's fully cooked. I only hope this is the start of a new chapter, that this is just the first of a whole slew of original songs. This is what it's all about. This is why I got into music to begin with. Why exactly did you get into music? Well, this sounds cheesy, but I wanted to make a difference. Okay, that's not the whole story. What I wanted was to be in the spotlight, but I always loved being the center of attention. But I always wanted to use the spotlight to enact real change. It's just amazing to me, the power music has to sway hearts. I wish everyone with a platform thought more carefully about how to use it. With great stage presence comes great responsibility, right? I only got totally swept up in the race to be on top. I let myself become a cog in a corporate hit-making machine. I didn't write a single word or share a single original opinion, not for years. No time like the present. Isn't that the truth? The words have been flowing out of me lately. But I still need to write the climax of this song, and it's important to get the tone right. So, what do you think? As the hero comes to the end of her trials, should she be pretty confident? Or does she worry that she'll fall short? Right until the very end. It's more fun if she's confident. She's come all the way, and she's learned to trust in her abilities. Sounds like it all builds to a rousing finale. Okay, that should be the last piece of input I need. Now I just gotta iron out the rhyming scheme. Nothing rhymes with coupon, does it? But that's the final treat I had for you today. Cheaper adventures. A coupon, soup's on. I'm obviously not a songwriter. And yet, make no mistake, I couldn't have written this one without you. All the potions I brew are gonna have to be masterwork potions, which is kind of unfortunate, but we'll get there. Let's rank up with mint. I need coupons. I'm glad you had some time to hang out today. I've had something on my mind, and it's important we talk about it away from the guild hall. The walls there have ears, some of which are stuffed and mounted. Only some of which are stuffed and mounted. Is this a top secret mission briefing? Because I'm not sure I have the proper security clearance, but I could talk to Baptiste. Nothing like that. I wanted a little privacy, that's all. I just figured we could talk and I'm weirdly nervous about it. I'm probably overthinking it though. Sometimes the best strategy is to have no strategy at all. And I do my best work when I keep it simple. Yeah, life is complicated enough. And you should know you don't need to be nervous around me. In that case, here's the thing. And it's a little cheesy, maybe, but bear with me. In general, I'm a pretty happy person. You've probably noticed. But I'm also a dreamer, a striver, I'm not content to just accept life as it is presented to me and not push for more. I've always been that way as long as I can remember. Growing up, I was the only one in my family who ever dreamed of life beyond our sleepy little port town, the only one who wanted to leave one day. In a lot of ways, nobody ever really got me. Not like you. We're definitely kindred spirits. It's true. I saw it in your eyes the first time we met. That same drive to succeed. That same refusal to settle for less. It made my own journey easier. My whole life better. Just knowing that we're on parallel paths. Sylvia, you're my best friend. And I'm so glad we get to experience Rafta together. It's an amazing place, and we barely scratched the surface. I know. Just think of how many adventures we have ahead of us. I'm confident we're going to leave our mark on this place as capable, enterprising individuals. And as a team. You're the best teammate I could ask for. No, you are. Aw, look at us. Couple of softies. We've got this, Sylvia. You and me. What could possibly stand in our way? Alright, next we got Muktuk. I hope his final card is amazing. Truly, Sylvia, you are the height of your craft. I'm guessing you like the potions? Quite so. The taste was so pleasant, I could not help but lick my lips. But what's more, your potions bestowed upon me a sense of enlightenment, as if my third eye were pried open. I realized that an artist is ill-equipped to be his own critic. And so, I had an idea, to place it at my sled. What? I realized that an artist is ill-equipped to be his own critic, and so I had an idea, to place, at my sled, a box for comments. For I seek guidance, and while the ancestors may be silent, customers rarely are. What sort of things do people have to say? Oh, I would not know. I have not yet mustered the courage to read the cards. Perhaps, since you are here... Sylvia, would you do me the honor of reading their missives? Muktuk holds his breath as Sylvia takes up the first of several note cards. It's from Mint. She wrote, Muktuk, you're a lifesaver, and I mean that literally. Your repair work on my hammer looks gorgeous, and withstood a bite attack from a full-grown prairie piranha. I don't know what that is, but she's clearly impressed, especially since you barely even charged her for your work. Roxanne says your engraving tools keep their edge twice as long as anyone else's, and her words, she's been around the block a few times. Saffron claims the trees weep in the vicinity of Muktuk. Saffron claims the trees weep in the vicinity of a Muktuk crafted axe. And I'm not sure this is totally relevant, but Quinn says that Boxer loves gnawing on the weird sculpture you abandoned. Sylvia, I do not know what to say. This is... Are you alright? Alright is deeply insufficient to describe what I am feeling. Such an outpouring of respect and admiration I never would have imagined. Yeah, that many 5-star reviews would make me cry too. You joke, I think, but you know the depth of meaning in this. We toil, all of us, because we must work to put food on the table and a roof over our heads. But for some of us, the work is also calling. A calling. A roof is necessary, but it is fulfillment we crave. To know my work is appreciated on this level. To know that others see the value in my labor. This is a gift unlike any other. To be fair, I've been saying this stuff all along. I thought you were being kind. And you are kind, Sylvia. Your support has been the utmost significance to me. Were I to have the encouragement and adulation of all of Rafta behind me, it would mean nothing without you here beside me. Come, if you are in agreement, I should like to return to our special place. The waters of the bay are still. The beach is empty. In the quiet, the great statue of Maven seems even more imposing than before. There she is, just as we left her. And just as she will be for years to come. You realize, don't you, that the statue will outlast us both. Long after we are ashes, she will continue her silent vigil. Oh, I don't know. There's always a chance an earthquake could take her out. Or that the people might bring her down, yes. They may one day tire of the reminder of a dark past. I suppose this is the lesson the sand taught us. While our works may indeed outlive us, nothing is forever. We all wish to leave our marks on this world, not just artists, everyone. For me, there is the added pressure of my pilgrimage, in order to complete it as it is intended and as it has always been done. I must craft a work of singular beauty and undeniable grandness, a masterpiece. I have it in me, this I know, but in the meantime, there is the other purpose of my pilgrimage, to forge connections and to aid those who may benefit from my skills. I enjoy this very much, the union of form and function, the betterment of daily life through the master craftsmanship. Art that helps people. Perhaps that is not so insignificant. It sounds awfully impressive to me. I am glad that you think so. I can only hope that the ancestors agree. Did they speak to you? Though I strain to listen, I have yet to hear their words. And yet, there is something there. Their presence is unmistakable. The ancestors are with me, Sylvia, and they have filled me with a full conviction that they are pleased with my path and my progress upon it. That's great news. Indeed. Yet it is no excuse to sit idle and twiddle our flippers. There's much to be done. For we are, all of us, building this place together. Rafta itself is a great work of many hands. And I am so very honored to work beside you in this great endeavor. I feel the same. Life in Rafta has been challenging, but having you by my side has made it a little less scary and a lot more fun. And I think we, you and me, and this whole town, we're just getting started. Then let us anticipate great things in our future. But let us also appreciate this moment, for we must not fail to see the beauty that is all around us. And, in the spirit of appreciating beautiful things, I should like to sculpt you, Sylvia, if you would allow it. What? Here? Now? Why not? The light is exquisite. My spirits are high, and I think neither of us could ask for a better company. Eh? Tell me the truth. Alright, I'm game. What do I do? It's easy. You just stand very, very still. But first, I should like very much to give you a hug. Affection for my subject, it is an important part of my process. I thought you'd never ask, you big softy. Oh. Conviction. Doubles interest applied by the next interest-raising card. Interesting. Cool. We've got Muktek maxed out. Have I gifted you slime today? Let's get you a good slime. What about this guy? How about this guy? And we can rank up Quinn too. Let's go ahead. So, what's new? Uh-oh, Quinn's finally gone feral. You're not far off. You wanna talk about it? Nope. You do know how to shut down a conversation. All part of the hustle, Sylvia. Gotta know when to put your foot down. Raises interest by 8. Closes sale. If interest is maxed by this card, increase final price of potion by 15. I have hustle. I do. Let's put your skills to use, shall we? Boxer's breath is terrible today. He's overdue for a teeth cleaning, and that's a 2-person job. Quinn shows Sylvia the ropes, brushing Boxer's front teeth with a small, fine brush. Boxer squirms a bit, but is generally pretty well behaved. Despite their insistence on it being a job for 2, Quinn has only 1 toothbrush. It kind of looks like you've got this. Easy, right? Now you try. I'm just gonna need you to get the molars. The molars, like, all the way in the back. I'll keep him calm. It'll be fine. Sylvia accepts the toothbrush reluctantly. Quinn coaxes Boxer to open up, and Sylvia is confronted with row after row of razor-sharp teeth. The teeth in the back aren't really molars. They're more like rear fangs. Just get a move on, Sylvia. You won't hold that pose forever. Sylvia takes a steadying breath. She reaches in slowly. She's ready to snap her hand back at the first sign of trouble. But Quinn coos and cuddles Boxer, keeping them calm and still, while Sylvia brushes each tooth. I was half expecting you to pull a prank. Too risky. Once Boxer tastes human blood, he's hyped for hours. Plus, then he'd have a rotting meat in his teeth, which smells, thereby defeating the whole purpose. And also, you wouldn't want him to maim me? Also that. As distractions go, it was a good one. Not quite good enough. I should know better than to push you, but... You're sure you don't want to talk about whatever's eating you? You're like Boxer with a bone. Persistent. And drooly. And you're stalling. Fine, I'll talk. It's not even a big deal. Lately I've been trying to get a better handle on my powers. I'm thinking I could maybe steer them in a specific direction. Like, if I wanted to see certain people in particular, people I had a connection to, even at a great distance. I feel like that's something I should be able to figure out. I see how that can be good for business. Yeah, sure. But I was also thinking maybe I could find out what my parents are up to. It's a dumb idea, I know. It's a good idea. Seeing them might give you some closure. It's a moot point. I can't seem to zero in on them. That squid vine I ate just showed me some random mer person. Then I started getting all these visions of you, or else random heroes. Funny. In some ways, my powers being useless is the best revenge. What was the deal with your parents and your powers? I was the first witch in the family to have any sort of mental magic. Nobody was sure what to make of it. I'd have these fits as a kid. I'd sort of check out mentally. And when I came back to myself again, I'd know all sorts of weird stuff. Stuff about our neighbors, the mail person, the guy my mother was seeing on the side. It freaked me out. My parents, though, they only heard the clinking of coins. Blackmail, industrial espionage, political spycraft. They had all sorts of ideas. But I couldn't control my abilities well enough. I still can't. My guess is I'll get a glimpse of them when I least expect it. That's just how it seems to work. That sounds nerve-wracking. It's not ideal, but what is? At least I'm not alone with it. Aw. I was talking about Boxer, obviously. Sure you are. You know what? I think you might need to brush his tongue next. I'll just loom behind you and supervise. Quinn's given up on focusing their powers. But there must be a potion that could help. Mana and Sight Enhancer? Sure. Did I buy a box from the cats yet? Let's see if I bought a pirate box. I didn't, but they're so expensive. Why not? Oh. Which Bramblevine? Pure mana. Oh. Alright, so I guess it's at least worth getting a box every now and then. Alright, let's set up everything. Check out the garden. Get more of this stuff. Okay, and... oh, right. Oh, my cauldrons. And the new tables. And that means I could probably put you and you as spare cauldrons down here. Alright, cool. Let's arrange the potions. I can't sell anything, but... actually, I want to brew up some stuff real quick. Mainly the Sight Enhancer that I need. Why am I trying to get this to 3 stars? That makes no sense. Those are all good. We're brewing up a bunch of good stuff. And everything should be ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and arrange some of these potions. I won't. I should have enough money for at least one run tomorrow. Alright, that's all the time I have for this one. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope that you will join me in the next video. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And ring that notification bell if you would like to be notified for when the next one goes live. Thanks, and I hope that you'll join me for the next one too. Bye for now.